Hey dolls, it's Theodore here for Ask Theodore Thursdays. I know you haven't heard those words in a little while, and I am absolutely sorry. I've been running around like crazy, enjoying my summer, and I need to plan better to get all of my Ask Theodore Thursdays questions answered every single week. So I'm gonna make some changes. I still wanna do Ask Theodore Thursdays live. It just takes a little bit more production work on my end, and I just have to get organized, dolls. I make so many lists, and I try and keep to them as much as possible, so please forgive me. But today I have 3 fantastic questions. Also, I want to give a big thank you to every single person that supported the 4th of July video. It was really a big passion for me. I'm really excited to share with you my DIY tips and tricks. It's just something that I love to do. I love to have my dolls here at the cottage so you guys can see what it's all about, and I can share with you sort of different creative things that I'm into beyond hair. It's really, really wonderful that you guys are giving me love and comments and liking the videos. I just really can't thank you enough. So I am giving back and making sure that I answer all your fabulous questions. Don't forget to send your questions to ask@theodoreleaf.com. I also just set up a new process for that so that I can keep more organized with that as well. Things are changing over here, and we're making sure that everybody is serviced fabulously. So without further ado, my first question is, hi, my name is Claire. I've been watching your videos for like ever now, and I think they are just as flawless as you are. Thank you. I think you're flawless too. Even though I don't know you, but I'm sure you're flawless. Okay. For the summer, I wanted to try out natural looking two-toned hair. I have thick, straight, black Asian hair, and I was wondering if there's any way to dye the lower section of my hair brown without using bleach. Also, is there any way to do this with temporary hair dye? I want most of it to hopefully wash out before school starts, as my school has a strict dress code. I've attached a picture of what I want. I didn't get the picture so much, but I understand what you're asking. Now here's the thing. When you have dark hair, which sounds like your hair is about a level 1, there is no such thing as temporarily lifting color. When you lift color, that is a permanent process. Now you can temporarily put a brown hue on your hair, which is kind of like staining your hair. Those types of colors are temporary. Anything that's gonna claim to lift your hair any level is not gonna be temporary, because temporary colors do fade out. Now if you lift my hair and make it blonde, what's gonna happen is as it grows, it's gonna have a root. It's not all of a sudden gonna go back to my natural color. That just does not happen. So to answer your question, there is not going to be a temporary alternative for you to lighten the bottom of your hair, but you can absolutely do it, and then you could do a darker gloss over it later when you're over it and when you have to go back to school and adhere to a dress code. Trust me, I remember my school had a very strict dress code, especially for hair. So I feel you, but sorry doll, no such thing as temporary. All right, so our next question is, oh wait, I don't mean that there's no such thing as temporary, period. I just mean with this specific request, you can't do it temporarily. Sorry, okay. A little ADD today. All right, hey Theodore, I love you and your videos. You give such great advice and tips to all your viewers, and now I'm in need of advice. And my name is Jason. I want to change up my boring hair. I don't really want it super short. I don't want it to look the same. I want a new, fresh look. I really like Justin Bieber's hair right now. I'm up for anything that will make me look fab. What kind of haircut would you suggest? And Jason sent me some pictures of his hair, which I will put up right now. Flawless, you can see those. All right, Jason, so I really, I think you could totally go shorter on the sides, longer on the top, kind of like mine. The biggest thing you're gonna wanna use is like a matte paste to give yourself that texture, because it feels like you have really smooth, straight hair that's gonna wanna lay flat. So what you're gonna wanna do is blow dry your hair upside down with a little bit of a root lifter. I know this sounds like a lot of work, but it'll totally do the trick. And then use a matte paste. And what matte means is it doesn't have shine. So use the matte paste to sort of get your hair all piecey and textury, kind of like mine. All right? I think that'll be a really fun look for you, and I think you'll have lots of compliments once you get that haircut. And it's also not super short. Okay, the last and final question for this fabulous Ask Theodore Thursdays. All right, I have been wanting to bleach my hair for a while now, and I've been thinking about it a lot. I've been doing a lot of research, and I've been trying to learn all I can, but I'm still really nervous. I really want blonde hair, and I'm willing to put in the extra amount of time and care needed to take care of that hair, but I'm scared that my hair will never be the same again. over time, will my hair go back to how it feels now, soft and silky, or will it forever be straw-like? Okay, so here's the thing, and this is a really good question because a lot of people ask me questions like this. Your hair is what is considered a protein. It's a dead protein growing out of your head. So when you affect it, when you do something to it, bleach it, color it, cut it, all those things do grow out. So if I was to bleach my entire head, or you bleach your entire head, if it gets straw and dry and all that kind of stuff, it's not going to grow out bleached. It's going to grow out your natural hair. So if you wanted to bleach your hair and it felt like straw afterwards and you wanted to get back to your natural, you just have to grow it out. Your hair will not grow in bleached and straw-like. Your hair will grow in natural. And if your natural hair is soft and silky, then once the bleach grows out, you'll be back to your natural hair, which is soft and silky. There's not something that's going to happen to your hair that's going to affect the hair that hasn't already grown yet. That doesn't exist. I've heard people say, I permed my hair and all of a sudden my hair was curly forever. That's not true. What happened is you permed your hair, you decided to style it using the curl, and then you realized that your natural hair actually had a little bit of curl to it because you was styling it that way. So those little hair myths, I hope I've cleared them up a little bit for you. That's sort of my professional opinion on those questions. But I really love Ask Theodore Thursdays. It's super fun for me to connect with all of my dolls out there and really help you to answer some questions, because with tutorials, obviously I'm limited to whose hair I'm working on, and that might not be your hair. So that's really what Ask Theodore Thursdays is about, is it's an opportunity to reach out to me and ask questions about your hair, decorating, any kind of like anything really, any like lifestyle stuff. Absolutely, you can ask me questions and I'm happy to answer them on this show. What I'm going to do is organize it better so that I can make sure that I give you guys an Ask Theodore Thursdays every single week. I might film a bunch of them at once and put them out. You know, just things that I can do to really make sure that I'm delivering to all of my dolls all the time. Okay, don't forget, send your questions to ask@theodoreleaf.com. And until next time, love you dolls. Bye.